Welcome to the Fight Faction Boxing Quiz. Every day we post a boxing quiz, 10 questions designed to exercise your brain. Your rival for this quiz, the co-host of the Fight Faction Boxing Podcast, Aiden The Brain Thomas. Please be warned, this quiz is not for part-timers. You will really need to know your stuff if you want to stand any hope of beating Aiden. The formula is simple. You get 10 questions and you get 1 point for each correct answer. Check the description in this video to see what title your overall score gets you. The format is simple. All you need is a pen and a piece of paper. I will run through the questions and then at the end give the answers. You tally up your scores and post them in the comments, and who knows, you could be invited to challenge Aiden on a future show. So, what are you waiting for? Let's go. Ready? Question 1. Who was the first UK fighter to win a super featherweight world title? Who was the first UK fighter to win a super featherweight world title? Question 2. Only one Australian has won world titles in 3 weight divisions. Can you name him? Only one Australian has won world titles in 3 weight divisions. Can you name him? Question 3. Terry Norris was a 3-time world junior middleweight champion, though he never won the WBA strap, although he attempted to on 2 occasions. Who did he unsuccessfully challenge on those occasions? Terry Norris was a 3-time world junior middleweight champion, though he never won the WBA strap, although he attempted to on 2 occasions. Who did he unsuccessfully challenge on those occasions? Question 4. Sugar Ray Leonard fought only once outside the United States. Where and who did he fight? Sugar Ray Leonard fought only once outside the United States. Where and who did he fight? Question 5. Only 3 fighters have held the WBA, WBC and IBF championships in the cruiserweight division at the same time. Can you name them? Only 3 fighters have held the WBA, WBC and IBF championships in the cruiserweight division at the same time. Can you name them? Question 6. Who was the first WBO junior middleweight champion? Who was the first WBO junior middleweight champion? Question 7. Who was the first WBA super world middleweight champion? Who was the first WBA super world middleweight champion? Question 8. Who was the first fighter to win world titles in 3 different weight classes? Who was the first fighter to win world titles in 3 different weight classes? Question 9. Who was the first Mexican to win a light heavyweight world title? Who was the first Mexican to win a light heavyweight world title? Question 10. Only 3 UK boxers have won world titles in 3 divisions. Can you name them? Only 3 UK boxers have won world titles in 3 divisions. Can you name them? Okay guys, tally up your answers. Tally up your responses. I'll be giving you the answers shortly. Okay, and here are the answers. Question 1 was, who was the first UK fighter to win a super featherweight world title? And your answer is?
I'm embarrassed to say, I've forgotten, don't know.
Barry Jones. He won the WBO version in 1997. You should be ashamed of yourself.
My mind is blank, all right.
Question 2 was, only one Australian has won world titles in 3 weight divisions. Can you name him?
It's got to be Jeff Ennick.
Yep, bantam, super bantam, and featherweight titles. Number 3, Terry Norris was a 3-time world junior middleweight champion, though he never won the WBA strap, although he attempted to on 2 occasions. Who did he unsuccessfully challenge on those occasions?
Julian Jackson was one of them.
1989.
I can't get the name of the other guy. He's Italian, I believe.
Yes.
And he lost to an Argentinian bloke as well. So that guy, the Italian, lost to an Argentinian bloke, and he defended against Guillermo Jones. And I still don't know his name.
Laurent Boudouani.
Boudouani, yeah.
In 1998.
What do I get a half point for that?
No. Number 4, Sugar Ray Leonard fought only once outside the United States. Where and who did he fight?
I think it's Roberto Duran, which would have been in Canada, was it?
Yeah, I would have accepted Montreal as well. So he's starting to get a bit of momentum now, you are, Aid. Question 5 was only 3 fighters have held the WBA, WBC, and IBF championships in the cruiserweight division at the same time. Can you name them?
I go backwards. Alexander Usyk.
Yeah, which also had the WBO he had.
I'm gonna say Jean-Marc Momek.
No.
And Evander Holyfield.
2 out of 3.
Oh no, wait a minute. If it's not Momek, it's got to be the guy who beat him.
This one had me when I was putting this quiz together. I was like, oh my god, I forgot about this.
Momek won a rematch, didn't he?
Yeah. And that's how Momek then went into the David I fight minus the WBC strap. Was it minus the WBC strap or was it minus?
Yeah.
He won the WBA and IBF off him, didn't he?
Yeah, I can't think of the guy's name.
Oh, O'Neill Bell.
O'Neill Bell, right.
Are you keeping score?
Yeah, so I got one. I got 2 half points, so I'm going to give us a 1.
Number 6, question 6 was, who was the first WBO junior middleweight champion?
WBO junior middleweight champion, Verno Phillips.
No.
British.
John David Jackson.
Right.
Okay. And who was question 7 was, who was the first WBA Super World middleweight champion? This is when they introduced these new. I didn't realize. I'll give you a clue. I won't.
I know the guy who had the belt before. He had the IBF title. For some reason, he sort of went across. So technically, he would have been undisputed anyway, wouldn't he? Because he's the only champion. The only IBF recognized it. He was undisputed. So
this is the WBA Super World champion, middleweight.
Oh, no, saying you said the first guy to win the
WBA Super World middleweight championships. Who was not who?
All right, Chong Pao Park.
No, you're thinking of super middleweight.
I was saying,
right? Who? Yeah, who was the first WBA Super World champion in the middleweight division?
I
see where I went wrong there. So I apologize to anyone else who tracked this question wrong. But it's the first man to hold the WBA Super Championship in the middleweight division. So
I think he was Felix Struble, Gennady Golovkin.
No, Bernard Hopkins when he beat Felix Trinidad. He was for the Super. This is how long that nonsense has been going on for. They must have just tested the waters with that.
Yeah, that's right. Because William Joppy won the vacant regular belt. Yeah.
Question 8 was, who was the first fighter to win world titles in 3 different weight classes?
British fighter was Bob Fitzsimmons.
Yes, Bob Fitzsimmons. Middleweight, light heavyweight and heavyweight he claimed, but not in that order. Question 9 was, who was the first Mexican to win a light heavyweight world title?
You got me on that one because it's the guy who beat Michalczewski.
Yeah. It was kind of like added credibility to Roy Jones's reign because Roy Jones beat him before he beat Michalczewski.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I don't know if do I get a couple of
Well, I give you a clue. I think all Mexican boxers are born with the first 2 names Julio Cesar.
Oh, Julius. I don't know. That's that's so many Julius Caesar. I know. Give me a minute. Oh, this is bugging me now. Julio. It's not Vasquez because obviously he's a junior middleweight. Oh, that's so annoying.
Chavez. No.
No, it's not Chavez. I don't know. Julio Caesar. Romano. No. Mercado. Nope.
Another famous Mexican surname.
I'm not gonna say Canelo Alvarez, mate.
No. But when I was a kid, when I used to think of Mexicans, I used to think they all had this surname because of a particular cartoon character.
Right. I'll get there. I'm going back mad now with the lineal thing. Let's have a look.
You're not gonna get it. It's one of those ones you know it, but your brain ain't gonna do you a solid and put it to your tongue.
No. If you said it's a well-known name.
Yes, it's a well-known Mexican surname.
Right.
I am gonna have to. There's people waiting for their answers.
Do you know what? This is bugging me out.
You gotta let it go.
Right. Right. Is it the same name as the lightweight?
Stop stalling.
Gonzalez.
Yeah, Speedy Gonzalez.
Right.
Julio Cesar Gonzalez.
But you know what? When you said that, I had that cartoon in my head. And I thought I couldn't remember his name, and I thought Speedy Vasquez. No. No.
Speedy Alvarez.
Yeah. Gonzalez.
Question 10 was, only 3 UK boxers have won world titles in 3 divisions. Can you name them?
Probably not. I obviously Duke McKenzie.
Yep.
Bob Fitzsimmons.
Yep.
So the other one's got to be recent. Scottish guy. Ricky Burns.
Ricky Burns. So, my calculations, I don't know if you should be given the question 9, but you did have it correct. So you had...
I think I only had about 6.
You had John David Jackson wrong, Bernard Hopkins wrong, the Cruiserweight wrong, 3. Technically...
I had 2 half points with the one, so
right.
yeah.
You not having half points. You had 5 out of 10. So now, last time out, you were the lineal champion of the world. Congratulations, you're still the IBF champ.
Oh, something.
Yeah. So thanks for listening, guys. We'll be back again the same time tomorrow. Hopefully Aiden will do better.
Okey dokes.
Thanks for watching. We also have a weekly podcast. You can find the link for that in the description below, and some other links for other shows that we do and social media platforms that we are on. Don't forget, if you like the show, give us a thumbs up, and if you can, pop your score into the comments section, because every now and then we will be inviting subscribers to come on the show and challenge Aiden in a one-on-one battle. But to qualify for that, you're going to have to regularly post your scores and be a subscriber. We'll see you again tomorrow.